Now I'm trying to design a handphone stand that are for the wireless charger, and I'm going to create in a modular form. So let's see. First, I will draw the base of the puzzle look that I'm looking at. So roughly the base, I'll put it 100, that 100. Okay, so after I design this, I will need to design the slot for it, and I'll prefer in the center. Create maybe around 20. So I'll draw a length of the center point. Then after that, I'll create the hole that I want for my puzzle. So I try to create it in a more simple way, and I'll create the joint for it. Okay, and the joint, maybe I'll go from here to go in. So instead of measure everything, so I will just do it in this way, then give your dimensions, maybe 4, and go by here, make sure it's 4. So now I have the puzzle slot, but this puzzle slot I will do the amendment. But of course, this amendment, whether you want to clear it off, is really up to you, because maybe later on you may do something about it. I don't know. So once you're okay with it, then we'll do an offset to do the catching field, because if you don't use offsets a bit of the distance, then your puzzle log may not be able to work. So 0.2 is quite a good figure, which I don't have much stress on it. Okay, so now I have my first puzzle. Then after that, I will create a slot again, the distance, after which I will use this as my guideline. Same thing, 100, 100. So I got 2 slots. So about this thing, actually you can use it in a mirror form, or we can just copy, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, then we can move it over there, and then we can use this point to point, so it can be in the center. In this way, we can keep on create a new puzzle slot. Okay, as for this puzzle slot, I will select this, the external one, for the slot to go in. This one will be as a female. Then give it maybe 3 mm thickness. Then of course, as the scratch becomes solid, it will auto hidden away. Then we can go in here, turn on the slot, then we select this one, and then this side you must be very careful. Okay, I just realized I didn't create the slot over here, so let me create the slot first. Okay, now I'll go over here, select this, and select the internal. Okay, you can see the gap. Then I select this side, then go up 3 mm. Yep, then I hide away. So you can see there is a gap in between, 0.2. Perfect. Now I should have 2 body, one side each. So I hide away one side, then concentrate on the other one. Okay, now I need to create my own handphone stand for my wireless parser. I select the side surface for me to draw it. Then I create a height of 15 in order for the cable to easier to slot in. Then I create a slope for it. 180 minus 45 is the angle. So let's do calculations. That means 135. The length of it, okay, normal handphone will be around 150. So I think we just put 150 will be more than enough. Tap the angle 135. So we have the angle, we have the thing, then we offset it, give it a bit of the thickness. The wireless charger that I'm using, the thickness is around 9.1. So I put 9.1 as the offset thickness because I want I want my wireless charger to be inside here. I don't want it to protrude out. Okay. So now I have this. Once it perfectly slot in a closed loop, you are in a highlight mode. Okay, so now I will extrude. But of course I know the distance is 100 mm, but if you forgotten and you want to extrude up to this side, you can just go to this extrude, extend type to object, then you select here, left click once. It will auto do the calculations and to the step. Isn't it easy? I think it's quite easy. Okay, so right now I need to find the center point. Okay, but when I wanted to find the center point, I want to draw on this surface to have the slope to slope in my wireless charger. I must first take notes of, select the surface, then I find the center point. One thing about Fusion is that, do you see when I'm in other edges it's X, but when I'm in the center I will have this triangle. So I don't create anything, I just move it along the line. So once I have seen both sides the dotted line, I know this is a center point. So I select the size of my wireless charger. My wireless charger is around 100.17, but if I just lazy a bit, I just put 101. Should be more than enough. Then of course I will require to create a slot for my cable to slot in as well. Then the cable, I don't want to squeeze until very hard. I'll give it a distance so easier to slot in. Then of course I can make it to a size. The height doesn't matter, okay, as long as it's above the circle. So this side maybe I put 10. Then I can use mirror, selecting this, then I use mirror the other side. Oh yeah, because it's joined together, so the mirror may not be able to work. So in this case, don't need to worry, just draw another line. Okay, so I select it, mirror plane, select this one, so it will draw the other side. What's a good point about this mirror? When I move, the other side will move as well, so it create their own synchronizations. So right now I'll go over here, extrude, and I can just look in this way. if I want to, or I just wanted my wireless charger to sit in. Then I select this one. The thickness of my wireless charger is around 69, so I just put 7. It will sit in perfect. Then I turn on the slot. Then for the cable, I will just cut it through. Doesn't matter, as long as the cable can go through. So it should look something like this. But of course, the sharp corner, which I always don't like, I can fill it to make it bigger. But this is up to you, okay? And then I will just create a slot, a bit curvy. So I will have the handphone stand. Of course, I can add on names if I want to. So I can put here. Then I go in, add the text. Then I can centralize, go solid, select the text, -1, so it will cut in perfect. Okay, so this side I have done. So I'll turn off and go to the other side. So the other side, what I should design, it's really up to your own preferences. But for me, I will just design something. I'll cut through here. So I will extrude it up. Normal pen will be good to have around 90 to maybe 100, the height. Okay, then I can shout it, maybe 5. So what this does is it will become a pencil holder. Of course, I can keep on drawing and let it become more modular, but it's really up to you, your own preferences. And maybe if you don't like, yeah, I have a line there. This line is supposed to be this one. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I cut it wrongly. So the line was not merged properly. Okay. Now I only select this side. Yep. Then maybe if I want to, I can fill it. In this way, so at least it's not so plain. Yep. Then I can keep on create my own slot, but this side, if you don't want it to be like the top like this, also can. You just need to go over here and edit. Then maybe you can, add on a slope. So it seems like the slot is missing, but actually it's hidden below. So you can, from below, you click the new extensions. So you can ongoing, and click as many as you want. Then you can become army. But this is just an idea, so it's really up to you whether how you want to design it. Just a short video to show you. And maybe if I wanted to add a picture at the side, I don't need to look so plain, right? So I can just go here and maybe I find a picture. But this picture will be good in black and white. If you have your own logo, will be good. Okay, I don't want to find something too fancy because it will take a lot of times. I think its own design, right? Put me will be good. No lah. Now okay. Let's do Nike because it's the easiest logo. So I right click, save the image, make sure that it's in PNG or JPG. So once I save it, I go to my browser, I look for this online SVG converter. So far there's a lot of online converter, but I really like this one, image online converter, because it really works perfect. As long as it's in black and white and it convert perfect. So I drop this in. Once it upload image, it will be in KB or MP, depends on your picture, the graphic size. Then I will start the conversions. So it will take some time. Then because I set automatic download, so it will just download itself. Then I go back to my fusions. Maybe I'm gonna place an image over here. Then I go in here, left click, and go to insert SVG, insert from my computer. I find this picture. It seems like nothing happened, but you see the logo is here. The good point about this SVG converter is that it will trace out the image. Then we can, instead of we copy from the image, slowly trace out, then it will trace out for us, which work perfect. So once it's okay, we go to extrude, -1 as per normal. We have our logo, but of course you can add as many as you want, but this is just something. So I'm showing you, then you can part by part to print it, then to slot it in. Okay, that's all.